Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Yes, the economy is tanked, people have lost their jobs, and we have a pandemic going on. It doesn't mean you can't still stock up on food and get more than enough of the things you need. There are obvious shortages going forward, but I'm going to show you some of the choices that I was able to get for $1 just in the last trip to the store, that there are still things available. All of these items only cost $1, and it can give you an idea of how to choose foods. You want foods to eat now, but you also want foods to put away. For example, look at rice. You can buy a package of Knorr rice side that has spices in it. It's 2.5 servings for this one package. You could also buy a bag of saffron yellow rice. It's a Spanish rice that comes with flavors, and it has 4.5 servings in the pouch. This is actually 2 pounds of rice that I was able to buy for $1, which was a real deal. I didn't even realize till after I bought it, because the last time I bought rice, it was 1 pound for $1, and it has 20 servings in a package. So while you may want to choose some of the flavored rices for meals, to, quick and easy meals for your family when you're on the go, you don't have a lot of time and you want to fix something that's easy, but at the same time, choose a pound of rice and put it away so that when you don't have the other rices available, you can make a meal that'll feed more for the same amount of money. And that's how you get your short-term, long-term food storage. The same thing when you're looking at pastas. You can find pasta salad mixes, you can find macaroni and cheese mixes. The pasta salad makes 4 servings for $1. The macaroni and cheese is 3 servings for $1. And an entire pound of pasta has 8 servings in the package. Be sure you get some mix-ins for these, because you're going to need stuff like mayonnaise, butter, milk, and some kind of a sauce to go with these items. So while you may want to choose a pasta salad or a macaroni and cheese or some other noodle entree that's only $1, also get a pound of pasta and put it away for long-term food storage. It'll last for many years, and it'll provide you more food when times are harder or you've run out of the things that you want. Another way to have pasta is to get a can of something like Chef Boyardee ravioli. It also comes in beefaroni, spaghettios, lasagnas, all kinds of things, and these are great. All you have to do is open and eat them. You don't even have to heat them up if you had no power and it was an emergency. I used to think that they said 2 or 3 servings on the can, but now I notice they only say 1. So pay attention to serving size whenever you're choosing your food. Next, you can look at beans. You can choose a can of already prepared beans. They have about 3.5 servings per can. You could choose the beans already mixed up into something and get a chili that's already a full meal. The chili has about 2 servings per can. Your other option is to get a pound of beans. It has 13 servings. And basically, when you cook a pound of beans, what they tell you is to figure that you're making 3 cans of already made beans. Except it requires a lot of water and a lot of cooking. Well, it's nice to have canned beans on hand. They're great for quick meals. It's also a great idea to buy some dried beans and put them away for your long-term food storage. Then if you run out of your short-term food storage, then you have the benefit of the stored long-term food storage that you can eat next. You can find meats for $1, but you might have to be a little creative. I was able to pick these up at the dollar store. You can get sardines. They come in different flavors. They have chicken, and I like the chicken. I've tried that, and I like it very much. I've also seen turkey and salmon, but I haven't tried those. I catch my own salmon, and I'm not that crazy about turkey, but the chicken is very good, so whenever I see it, I always buy several cans. You can also find oysters if that's something that you like, and they have a kind of Spam that's called luncheon loaf. A lot of people say that this is great, it's just like Spam, but it's about 1/3 the price. I only bought 1 can of the luncheon loaf, and I haven't tried it yet. A strategy is, if you think you might like something, buy 1 and try it. If you like it, get more. I just haven't gotten around to trying it yet, so I don't know if I'm going to buy more, so I'm waiting to find out, because I still do have Spam, and people in my family like that. But one of these days I'm going to try that and test it on them and see if that's something they would like as well. You can also find packages of tuna in pouches and little cans, and I was even able to find Loma Linda. It's fishless tuna. It comes in a couple of different varieties, and these were also $1. This one is a Thai sweet chili. If you're vegan or you're looking for different types of flavors, look for something like the Loma Linda fishless tuna. It's nutritious, sustainable, plant-based protein. So there are a lot of choices of what you can do if you want to stock up on food and you don't have any money or you have very little money. Think of how you can do it in baby steps, in little bits at a time. Get some rice that you want for your meals, and then get a pound of rice and put it with your food storage. Choose some pasta meals, but then also get some regular dried pasta and store that away with your long-term food storage. Get some cans of beans and chili, but also get some dried beans for your long-term food storage. Meat is going to last longer in your food storage than a lot of the other things. I've used canned meats that were several years past their sell-by date. I've never had any kind of a problem. So I'm not afraid to stock up on those and know that I can have those for quite a few years to come. It's been much harder for me to find cans of fruits and vegetables. They're just picked over and the prices are extremely expensive. So you'll have to make those choices for yourself on what you want to add to your food storage. And remember, when you're buying foods, also think, how am I going to make this into a meal? If I'm going to have the rice, maybe I want some chicken with it. If I'm going to have some pasta salad, maybe I want some tuna with it. If I'm going to have some chili, maybe I want a box of cornbread to cook with it. If I'm going to store pasta, then maybe I want to store some pasta sauce. There are lots of ways that you can figure out how to make a meal out of your stored food. So be sure that you're buying the foods that you need, and please make sure that you're also getting a few extra things to put away. Yes, it's hard to find the extra money now. Foods aren't available, products are just not there, prices are skyrocketing, and we're looking at gloom and doom going forward with our economy. We're very uncertain what's coming. And if we thought it was hard to prep a few months ago, and it's harder now, do you really want to go forward when it could be worse and you don't have food on hand? Choose some foods to eat today and extras to put away for tomorrow. But make sure you're only buying foods that you're actually willing to eat. Stock up on food for today, put some away for tomorrow, and realize it is difficult now. It could get worse, but all of this is an investment in the future, and no matter what the future brings, these are foods that you'll have to eat no matter what comes your way. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think would like it. Learn more at alaskagranny.com, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.